Building hope. Building a foundation. Building a future. Building a dream.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Bruce Geetson along with Ann Harder, and coming up this Sunday evening, Central Texas will be featured in ABC's hit show Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
That's right, Bruce. Back in December, we saw a miracle take place. From a bare lot, in little more than 100 hours, a spectacular home was built.
And that home wasn't just for anyone. It was for Fort Hood Staff Sergeant Patrick Ziegler and his new bride, Jessica. And if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe that they could build a home that fast.
That's right. And what we want to do for the next half hour is take you behind the scenes to meet some of the key people who made this happen, as well as some of our volunteers who gave so much of their time and energy to make this house a reality.
Monday, December 6th, about 4 p.m., a lone worker on a bulldozer begins leveling a lot in Salado's Mill Creek subdivision. Neighbors had heard rumors. Now their street had been turned into a Hollywood build site. Extreme Makeover Home Edition had come to town.
We are so excited. We're retired military. My husband was an officer 21 years. And we're so thrilled that you guys are doing this.
Literally, I just want to be like, where's Ty? Where's Ty? Where's Ty? It's amazing.
Ty is Ty Pennington, the star of this show that began in 2003 and has been one of ABC's top-rated shows ever since. Pennington and 3 of the show's 10 other designer stars come to each build, but Ty is the biggest name, the one who introduces the recipients of the new home every week.
Good morning, Patrick and Jessica!
Leads the volunteer march, and captains Reveal Day, yelling the show's most familiar phrase.
Move that bus! Move that bus!
To reveal the finished home to a deserving family. During production weeks, Extreme Makeover shoots 2 episodes simultaneously. This same week, another home was being built in Augusta, Georgia. Ty shuttles back and forth between the 2 sites to be in the key scenes for each episode. The other designers in Salado, Paul DeMeo, Exhibit, and Leanne Toohey, are dedicated to this build. And that big familiar Extreme Makeover bus that's a key part of Reveal Day, it's a traveling billboard that goes from home site to home site with only the driver on board. But early in the week, it's all about a jam-packed construction schedule. In 10 hours, a concrete foundation will be poured. Just 4 hours after that, volunteers will start framing a house on that slab. ABC chose Texas Tilson Homes to lead the project and supervise the build. Temple Inland donated many of the materials, and the Texas Association of Builders helped get the word out to contractors willing to lend their expertise for free. The team had 106 hours, just 4.5 days, to start and finish a custom 2,800 square foot home.
We were totally excited about getting involved in this project, and you just can't say no to something for a soldier that has been through what he's been through.
It's again back to giving back to someone who's given to this country, and who's gone through a tremendous tragedy and has taken courage and commitment and the love of his fiancée and has battled back.
But our story really begins with the couple who live in this Extreme Makeover dream house. Life plans for Staff Sergeant Patrick Ziegler and his fiancée Jessica Hansen changed dramatically on November 5th, 2009. He was in the Soldier Readiness Center on Fort Hood when the gunfire started. Hit several times, his head wound was profound and considered unsurvivable. According to one neurosurgeon, textbooks say only 2 to 5% of people survive that type of wound.
Doctors can tell you what the statistics are, but they're always going to have people who prove them wrong. And he's done that so far.
Defying all the odds, Patrick survived multiple brain surgeries and life-threatening pneumonia. Jessica Hansen by his side the whole time. You see, this is her story, too. She put on hold her graduate-level degree in neuropsychology, specializing in combat-related PTSD. Ironically, her research is in traumatic brain injuries. But the incredible love and sacrifice she gladly made to aid her man's recovery make this a love story ABC wanted to tell.
Finding Staff Sergeant Ziegler and And Jessica was just a dream for us because it's an amazing story. We all really consider him to be an American hero in some ways, and their love story is just incredible. I mean, seeing what's happened to them over the past year and how she stood by him during all these trying times, it's something that we just knew we'd had to do when we saw it. Somebody's going to make a movie of this one because it's an incredible story. It's an epic story of, a historic event that happened here on our own soil in America, and the loss of many, many lives. But through all that, the power of love that conquered that.
Anyone who's seen the show knows Extreme Makeover specializes in surprises. And what a way to let Patrick and Jessica know about their new home. They were assembled on post for an awards ceremony when Ty Pennington and the gang jumped out of the back of a couple of Bradley fighting vehicles.
Good morning, Patrick and Jessica!
We were very surprised, though, when they jumped out of the back of some Bradleys.
ABC picked the Zieglers from 5 finalists, and apparently it wasn't a hard choice. Tilson Holmes had a harder job, only 6 weeks to pull together all the materials and workers. When building a dream continues, just how do you go from this to this in less than a week?
We didn't have to demolish a house, and that's sometimes that's fun for us. I mean, we actually enjoy doing it. We, we have a little bit of fun doing it. Ty enjoys it. We all enjoy it. It gives us something, we're all little boys at heart, so we like to break things up.